Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So let's dive into pretty much an update, just discussing really the burn tax, the pros and the cons of this. And I want to get you guys prepared. I've waited till now to do it because we're in the final hours, so to speak, I would say, as to the burn tax landing. Now, the burn tax is going to land in exactly 5 days, 6 hours, 39 minutes and 19 seconds. I'm pretty confident that it's going to happen near when it says it's going to, because when the delegations got reinstated, it was on the block. So let's talk about the transactional volume. So most of you know this, and if you don't know this, there's been a certain member who I'm not going to name for obvious reasons. They have left Terra Rebels now. And, you know, he had a good theory. Well, to him, it's probably not a theory. To him, I think, you know, he was kind of shoving it down people's necks, which is never a good thing to do. But, you know, there's a way to approach things. And the way he approached it was pretty, you know, rough, so to speak. But what they're worried about, well, not everybody, but some people in Terra Rebels, and they stated this in their AMA recently, and I've heard from other people that in the event that it does start killing the blockchain, they would switch it off, which is interesting that they will switch it off in that event. Now, what they're worried about is this transactional volume, and I done a video on transactional volume yesterday, and everyone's like, yeah, well, that's just the Binance hot wallet moving. Well, yeah, exactly. So if we had the burn tax, then we would have burnt a lot of coins from both those transactions. Nonetheless, it's volume, regardless of what it was generated by. The day before, we saw 1 trillion, and the day before that, 500 billion. The day before that, 250 billion. And yeah, just sort of, you know, you could put it to the last 30 days. And you're seeing some good, you know, volume. And what they're worried about is the volume, you know, dying out. People just avoiding the blockchain in general. And I just don't see that to be the case, because the fees on Terra Station itself are so cheap. I mean, when you send coins back to a CEX, it's almost instant, and it's, you know, really minimal. I think it's like 7 LUNACLASSIC coins, which is absolutely nothing right now. This whole stigma around the volume, no one really knows what this burn tax is going to do to the blockchain on a volume scale, but I honestly don't think much is going to change. I could be wrong. It could absolutely obliterate the blockchain, but this is just my own opinion, and I believe it's just going to remain as normal, because most of the transactions that are being made, aside Binance moving obviously a buttload of coins, is validators, people withdrawing rewards, and just everything else that has to happen on the blockchain. It's as simple as that. And the burn tax itself doesn't just affect Luna. It affects all of these coins on this list. Now, if we go to swap, we select a coin, all of these coins should get burnt. So all of these are part of the burn tax. That's USTC included. And I myself, I'm not swapping out these coins. I'm actually keeping them. And I know a lot of people are just swapping their USTC and all these coins, but I'm just swapping my USTC out. I'm actually leaving the other coins. Why? Well, because there's a possibility these could all go up when the burn tax lands, and I'm all for making extra gains wherever I can. And I really think this is a good kind of, you know, side plan, you know, like kind of like a little side mission of mine. A lot of people have, you know, said to me recently, you know, I'm getting 15 coins per. What am I getting these 15 coins per, or why does it change to 8 coins or 20 coins? And what that actually means is you've got LUNACLASSIC plus, say, you know, if it says 15 plus, that means you've got LUNACLASSIC plus 15 different types of coins. Doesn't mean that's not the rate you're getting paid your coins or anything like that, just to, you know, put that one to bed. But this burn tax really does affect a lot on the system, and, you know, burning the supply away like this, in my opinion, is a healthy way to do it. It's community cost free. It's not coming out of anyone's pocket. And all of us understand we must continue to use the blockchain because we asked for this burn tax, and we, the community, are the ones that really pushed on it when Vegas brought it forward. So you're all responsible for bringing this burn tax to where it is. You all have an equal say in this blockchain. And this is something that I'm trying to get people's head around. We are a blockchain, okay? We are a blockchain that is community led, okay? We are decentralized to the max, okay? You know, there's so many different validators out there, and each one of these validators provides security to the blockchain. They help run the blockchain. We're like the guardian, so to speak, of the blockchain, and it's down to us to kind of make things work, bring new projects in, and, you know, it's down to you folks, the community, and proposals are part of our system. And if you don't like the proposal side of things, you should probably sell your bag during the next pump, because this just isn't cut out for you at this point. There's no coin out there like this. In my opinion, this is what SHIB was meant to be, but it's not. Heavily whale controlled, whereas whales are trying to pretty much avoid this one. I'm not seeing heavy whales getting into this. Yeah, there are a few whale holders for sure, but no one's seriously trying to manipulate the supply by the looks of things, from, you know, the readings we are getting and the data that we can track. The LUNCPenguin site's been getting some huge shout outs recently, and it's absolutely great to see that people are using this site that we had created for you folks. And, you know, the guy who does this doesn't earn a penny from doing this. He doesn't get paid by anybody. He doesn't get paid by me. I don't pay him for the web space. I don't pay him for nothing. I just ask him for more and more complicated stuff. So I did cover this in another video, but I just wanted to cover it again. Folks, the bonded amount is the amount of coins that are staked, okay? What is added on here are the coins that are being unbonded, and I'm going to get a unbonded added below, so then you folks know exactly what the bonded and unbonded percentage is. But this means, right folks, that once these coins have unfinished delegating, your rewards are going to go up a little bit because the percentage of bonded LUNACLASSIC has gone down, meaning the distribution of rewards is being distributed to less people, meaning that you're getting more rewards. And it's interesting. Now, me and my development team we've all said to each other, we should be at least 20% bonded by now, but we're just seeing everything's just on exchanges. And it's interesting to see that, because any time from, you know, 5 days, 6 hours, 31 minutes, 46 seconds, they're going to be taxed anytime they make a withdrawal or deposit. So you're going to have to think very carefully about what you do, and you need to see if your exchange that you're on is actually enforcing this burn tax. And if they're not, let us know, and we can politely apply pressure to get them to do it. And it's as simple as that. They only need to do it on withdrawals and deposits and match exactly whatever other exchange is done. Then there's nowhere to hide. There's no safe havens. There's nowhere for people to go to another exchange to get around the burn tax. We get it everywhere. And then once we've got it everywhere on withdrawals and deposits, you know what we do next? We then push to get it on all transactions. Say to them, if the volume's not dwindling and actually it's going up and people want to get more into this coin, then, you know, we are in a crucial stage at the moment. Okay, a lot of people bought in just because they saw it running. A lot of people delegated their coins in a panic. Coins are coming back out of delegations now. I have seen some coins being sent back. I've been watching, obviously, the money flow, as you do. And if you don't, money flow is a great thing to just use to see what transactions are going on daily. So, folks, like I always say, just stay safe out there, okay? I'm never going to DM you. Beware of scammers, beware of doppelgangers, beware of WhatsApp numbers, and none of this is ever financial advice. Do remember that. Folks, like I always say, stay safe. Catch you in the next one.